Hello, fabulous doll people. I'm just doing like a real quick kind of a catch-up video. I got yard work to do, and we're having like spring today, which is fantastic. Nobody's home. I got the house to myself. You might hear screaming and barking because all of the neighbor kids are outside screaming. My neighbors behind me, like they're little girls. I mean, I swear they just like to go outside and scream, which I wouldn't really even care about, except that then I gotta yell at my dogs because my dogs don't love kids. I'm not gonna lie. The Frenchies don't care. If you're gonna pet a Frenchie loves you. But my Chows don't like kids anyway. Hates kids. And my Connie Corsos don't care for that either. So everybody seems to be well aware of the fact that I don't want them barking right now. So it's pretty quiet. It's pretty nice. It's like a little. I have windows open today. I'm not having coffee. I'm having smoothie. I really would like to actually have coffee today. I haven't been able to have coffee. My stomach turned on me. I used to be like a 3-pot a day, like on my days off. Which is not even an exaggeration. I would make 3 pots and drink all of it. And then my stomach started to go, which is a thing you have apparently to look forward to as you get old. Like you have to face the consequences of your food decisions. I'm not real happy about it. You get to see all of the cat holes in my drapes. I like light blocking drapes for the dolls, which they're working so great because there's a huge chunk of light just hitting my Peaks Woods over there. It's driving me nuts. But during the day when the light comes through, you can see my cat likes to sleep in the blinds or in the drapes. She likes to get in the window and sleep in the. I mean, she'll even like kind of tuck herself in, which makes me nervous because I swear sometimes that they're coming down. But anyway. So I was going to just kind of go over what's going on, where I'm at right now. It's March, so we're 3 months in. So we're a quarter of the way in. I still have one leftover layaway. I have one more payment on my Dolk layaway. They've been really nice. Of course, the poof will be in the shipping, right? So, see what happens. I'm hoping to get that paid off in the next, maybe even tomorrow. And that's my Peakswood Gomijo Mio. I got the full face up. I thought it was an anniversary edition, but then like they're having another anniversary event, so I don't know. I thought it was like a 15th anniversary edition. Anyway, I got the full promo makeup. She's gonna be a vampire. I didn't get the monster hands, and I wish I had now. They look so huge in the promo pics, but then when people open theirs and have them, they look fantastic. My next Peakswoods will be in October. I'm hoping to save up enough money just to buy directly from Peakswoods. They only do a 4-month layaway now, which if you're buying an $800 doll, that's $200 a month, which normally I don't like to do on one layaway, but I've been struggling along with it with my Dimper doll order, so maybe it won't be so bad. I mean, the adult thing could work out great, and everything could be fine. I ordered her, and I ordered a Goo doll Nadja, which I wanted for a long time, from them. And, of course, some people love them and some people hate them, so I feel like I'm, probably taking my chances. As far as ordering has gone, they're fantastic. They get right back to me. They're very understanding. They're very sweet. I haven't had any issues in that department. So those are my only 2 outstanding dolls from last year that I haven't got yet. My Black Cherry doll, which I'm pretty sure I put her on layaway in January. I paid her off. It's just the head. It's the Xiaoyu head. That's been shipped. It's coming from Russia, so, I don't know. I don't know how the shipping's going to be. I mean, it might be fine. 9 times out of 10, it's fine. Like, I always am so worried about shipping from here or there. This is going on, that's going on. And it's not that it's unfounded, because I know a lot of other people are having shipping issues. But mine tend to come pretty fast. My purple version 2 ingenue from Twiggling is done. Well, it's paid off. She was having resin issues. Well, her casting company was having resin issues. And I think her casting company is in Spain, so I don't think that's going to matter. And so I figured, because she sent out this email, I want to say November, but it might have been December, because it was fairly recent. It might have been even January. And so my take on it was, we're not going to get the dolls till the end of 2022, which is no big deal to me. I don't care. In fact, I had kind of hoped to squeeze another doll in, so I wasn't too worried about it. But then she sent out a message that her caster had got caught up on their back order of resin. I guess there's a resin shortage in the world on top of everything else right now. And they got their resin in, and they had started casting dolls. And they were going to start with the Onyx orders, but probably will get dolls in a reasonable amount of time. So she should be coming, I don't know when. Everything else that I got on layaway from last year, except for I did get an email from Moonlight BJD House that my Forever, it's from Biscuit Dolls, I think it was called Forever Alice. It's an Alice in Wonderland outfit. I'm actually going to put it on the Peakswoods girl. It is done. I ordered a pair of Galaxy Eyes for my Thirst, but I don't know what I'm going to do with the eyes. I have such a hard time with eyes now. Like, I get eyes and they're gorgeous and fantastic, and a doll will wear them. But 9 times out of 10, it's not the doll that I got the eyes for. So, I have to make I have to make the last payment on that, which was higher than I thought it was. I thought I had paid more than that, but not that I'm saying that they're wrong or that's wrong. It's just that's how I remember things. I do have one layaway right now, which is Denver Doll Fairyland. I got the People 60 Allen order, and I got it just for the event heads. I sold the Allen head. I'm going to keep the Sneering Allen head too, because I think that could be a really cool doll. And I've seen the Allen sculpt made into girls, and it looks great. So that's what I'm going to do with that. I kept the Sneering head. I sold the body. I sold the head. I got that one in normal skin because that's what everybody else wanted. And that head was kind of incidental. I do have some clothes left if you're interested in the outfit. In fact, I don't think I've sold any of the outfit. I've just sold the Allen head, the Allen body. I bought a People 60 body for one of my girls and sold the head. And then one of the other participants in the split got like one of the look back heads, because I think you could order as many look back heads as you wanted to. But I did it for the elf Leashy and the elf L. And I'm going to do a girl doll with the L head too. Like, I really kick myself selling my Loops boys now because I've seen so many of them done as girls and they look great. And so I got both of those heads in white skin. But, I was like, well, I'm getting a body. I think I'm going to give the body to my Fairyland Lucy Wynn. She's on the Doll Zone body, but I don't love the way it looks proportionately. Mostly with her outfit, honestly, but I think I'm going to use that body for my Black Cherry head. I've seen that one done a couple times, and it's really nice. And the colors will match. So I think I'm going to take that body, give it to her, and I guess I'll get this first People 60 body and give it to her, which left me with 2 Fairyland heads currently sitting at my house, but then I'll also have the 2 event heads, so now I'll have 4 Fairyland dolls that need bodies. So that's a lot. I hope they do another order where you can get the People 60 girls. It was like an a la carte order, and because I could just do the same thing I did last time. I really had planned to get 2, but like my order was like $2,000, and my payments are $2 something a month, and I really like to keep any of my layaway payments around $100, so it's not a whole ton out at one time, which is funny because I'll have 3 or 4 layaways going, so that's $300 or $400, but I don't want to make a $200 payment. I'll go figure. Anyway, so that's all incoming stuff I have. I don't think I have anything else. I'm waiting for the Pasha Pasha original order, which she has moved to April, which is still okay with me because I'd like to put a bigger deposit down than what you have to do layaway with her. That doll is going to get my beautiful Phantom Dolls Creation dress. I spoke to Illness last week, and she said that she should be done with my dolls pretty soon. Well, she said real soon, so I'm hoping maybe this month. And once I don't even have to have the head, but once I see my Thirst head, I want to order a wig for her and a wig for this new Pasha doll. I need to get horns from Amanda Sue BJD for my Miwa, which she's hating the clear resin that she got as a replacement for the other resin, but she's going to cast 2, or she has cast 2, and so she just has to wait for, I think she ordered some new pastels for, like glittery based pastels for the color. I think that's everything for like up close projects, you know. I think I have the same, you know, I'm going to do my 2022 want list, and this is not really that, this is things I'd like to accomplish. I currently have 3 floating heads, soon to be 5. And it's kind of nice because the black cherry head won't be floating for very long. And so I'd like to get bodies. I want to get dolls finished. Like, I just want to be done. I don't want to look at them and think, oh, I still got to get that girl shoes, or I still got to, you know. As far as buying goes, you know, I have my dolls I've been looking for. I'm really hoping La Belle de Jour opens up some of the new designs she had from the end of last year that I was really interested in. Lillycat was working on a new design for an SD doll in October, and I'm super stoked about this. That's what I was talking about earlier about putting the next doll for Peakswood. I would like to put it on my way from Peakswoods. They're doing the whatever event they just had. Oh, it was where you could pick any of the old makeups, which that's amazing. That was amazing. Because I was just saying, in fact, in my end of the year tag, that I wished I had got the makeup that actually came with my Mona, because it was really pretty. But I was looking for the Wonderfully Wicked dolls, and I hadn't found any. So I thought, well, I'm going to get the Wonderfully Wicked makeup, and then, you know, if I don't find them, I don't find them. And then right after I ordered her, like, I didn't even have her, I found my Orsemi. So, whatever. So there's actually 2 makeups I want, so I kind of want to get 2 dolls on that order. And then Depths of Doll has been saying that he was going to do an SD-sized vampire dragger. It was one of his top plans for last year, but then last year, the year before, it was the first year of the pandemic. And then, you know, the pandemic did what the pandemic does, and it kind of played everybody behind. And he's really been doing a lot of stuff. So I'm hoping this year, maybe. I'd like to get an SD mermaid from him. I love the mermaid he has right now. I just have got to keep it together and not get into another size, because I'm just going to spend $1 million more dollars if I have another size doll to collect. I don't want to. And I'm always hanging by a thread. Like, there's always one doll that comes out, and I'm going to just do this one. But I know what'll happen. The only doll I'm reserving MSD size for is Color Theory. I would like to get my Color Theory doll this year, but it is Resin Rose, and my goal is to take $3,000 to spend on dolls, not to spend in general, because I was super looking forward to Resin Rose. Me and my daughter never get to go on vacation together because I breed dogs, so somebody's always got to be home with the dogs. Well, my niece lives with us, and so she can be home with the dogs, and then we can go and have this vacation. It's in Oregon. She wants to move to Oregon, not to Clackamas where it is, but to Oregon in general. And she's not a doll collector, and any of that, but she's familiar enough with my collecting that it'll be fun to go with her. And then we're gonna mess around in Oregon. We're doing 3 nights, 4 days. So I want to have money for that. I am still looking for a Doll Story silk if anybody's got one. I paid for mine. I was real hopeful that I'd get it. Glenna did ask me if I wanted a refund. This was, I want to say 2 years ago was the last time I talked to her. And I was like, no, I really want the doll. And I really do want the doll. And I'm hoping that someday I will get the doll. I was really hoping, so the first Resin Rose they canceled, she was going to go. And I was like, I really want to go and be in front of her. And, you know, because I feel like she had a bunch of other stuff kind of derail her doll stuff. And she was really planning to get back into it, and I don't think she did. And so I really just want to get one of the dolls, though. So at this point, I'm just really okay with buying on the secondhand market. Like, I don't even care. I just want to get a silk real bad. So if you have a silk, you want to sell it. I'm going to put it on my want list, too. But if you just happen to be watching this and you have a silk and you want to sell it, I would like one. And so those are kind of my plans. There's like a tentative And I'm not calling it until it's etched in concrete, but plan for me and my boyfriend to get married in the next 2 years, which will change my whole doll collecting outlook. His kids are young. And I know that when Taylor was in school, I didn't really have money for this. Like when you have to buy school clothes, and you have to buy school supplies, and they're going on a, you know, a trip, and you have to have money for that. It's different. It's different. Everything is different. So I keep thinking that I'm just going to go crazy over the next 2 years. But actually, I have like a lot of my own things I want to get finished. And outside, I mean, obviously outside of doll stuff. And I actually seem to be more frugal since I have this thought in the back of my head that in 2 years' time. And I don't plan to sell the dolls. I don't plan to get out of it. I probably won't make any videos, or very few. And I'm sure at some point I'll come back, because the glory of my doll collecting years has been once my daughter grew up and is an adult now. And so it's easier for me to spend stupid amounts of money on stupid stuff, right? So in my old age, I would assume I will return to it the way I am now. A little bit more running wild and doing whatever I want to, right? But that's what I'm looking at for this year. So I feel a little frugal going into this year. Like there's things I want. But when I really want to go hard after my color theory doll, I just want to have like a big chunk of change. And I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off this year. Like I know they're going for stupid amounts. Like I understand it, you guys. It's stupid. I understand. But I love the dolls. I really want to get one. And I've sort of set myself up pretty high. I mean, not outside of what other people are paying. But, you know, that's high. That's really high. Amount of money I could spend on it. So, you know, we'll see how all that goes. On more tangible notes, I put these eyes in my Lillycat girl, and it totally changed what I wanted to do with her. And I was really having a hard time sort of articulating even to myself what I wanted to do with her, because I like this face up. I do like the face up. I always like her face ups, but I really loved the colors, and I was like, I'm trying to figure out how I would describe what I want for her, because I'm really hoping to get her in with Sark's next opening for the U.S., which he said was going to be in March, so I've been keeping an eye on it. So I think I'm going to keep these eyes. So I put these eyes in just to kind of be in her face, and I love it. But I do also like this. I like the pink. I like the light pink. And then there's almost a silver. I don't know if you can see it. Like around her eyes is almost silver. And I really like it. And so I think what I'm going to do is request like a pink and a silver sort of face up with black in it. I don't know, maybe not black, maybe just gray. I want her to be like a dark, as I always do these girls as my unicorn girls, but I sort of wanted her to be like a unicorn you would meet in the dark forest. Something a little more creepy, I think is what I want. I want creepy and pretty. In that sort of angelic doll way that I always thought, and I was so into that particular character. Folks does dolls, and does a couple of different dolls on her. Miku. Miku and their little creepy videos they had in the. Anyway, that's the vibe I have for her. I want to get a black unicorn horn with that picks up the colors from Amanda Sue. I've been talking to her. I really wanted a real thin horn, but hardly nobody does it. And I guess the size of her horns are that way both for the base and because she has to put the marbles in, which I didn't consider. So even if they can't, she said that she would talk to her husband and see if it was something he thought he could figure out. But even if they can't, I'm just going to get a horn from her. For her that's going to be different than my other girls. I have fallen completely in love with this doll. I love this body. I'm not going to say that I love this body more than I love the loon body, because I love the loon body. But this body is so pretty. And it has such a nice flow, this torso. Like, she just sits naked in the case, and I think she looks amazing. There's nothing that fits this doll. That's another thing. I'm going to get a hold of, I think, Ethereal A Creations and see what she thinks she can do for me, because I have nothing that fits her. It's either too big, or I had gotten an outfit made for the old style body, and I thought, well, it's not a huge difference. This butt is the difference, boy, this butt. But I think I'm so in love with her. I just love her. I just love her. I love everything about her. She's got a creepy heart, this girl. I love it. I want the purple one too, but it's not. Like, I'm not going to die if I don't get it, but I would like to get one. I really always hope that Lillycat will expand her colors in her bigger size dolls, because a lot of her small dolls have really cute colors. And I do hope that she'll do that with these guys too. But anyway, that's just my little Dolly ramble for today, and I wanted to bring her out. I really like her posing. I don't know how well she stands. I haven't really tried. Fantastic resin. The resin's amazing. It's so thick and smooth and beautiful, and her color is beautiful. She's amazing. I love her. So anyway, this is a little quick Dolly ramble since I had time. I am totally committed to finishing the last of my tags, and I think that's about all I'll be doing for a minute. I have to go back. I finished my last class for my master's right before my birthday. I started, and so I'll be on my laptop. So I'm probably going to do my 2022 want list, which if you have dolls that you're thinking about selling, you should check out, because there'll probably be some second-handy stuff on there. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you're also having a little bit of spring wherever you are. And definitely I hope you're having a good doll day. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.